Hey, good morning friends, it's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. That means it's time for a shave. The Silky Smooth Sunday shave to be precise. Let's get going. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. What are we using? Same stuff. PAA Conk Bay Rum mix. Brush. Omega Boar 10098. For the shaver, something I don't use very often, but it's actually a nice little razor. The Monsieur Charles by Persona. Brand new Persona short in there. And for the post, I'm going to use what's left of this Benjamin Barber that was gifted to me by Kurt over at Solid Shaves. This stuff is fantastic. Where my buying freeze ends, I'm going to see if I can't find that locally. Alright, coffee, Cafe Caribe in the drip machine, brought to you by Bones. Speaking of drips, you probably hear the shower. AC's running. It's the end of September and we're still in the high mid-90s for our highs in the afternoon. So, and we're getting humidity. So fantastic. All right, let's get going. Like I said, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a good week. My week was pretty good. Work was work. The promotions shook out at work, and my hashtag work wife Amy got the promotion. So now she is the boss, but kind of not really. I mean, we were all kind of autonomous anyway, but she is the official head of our community health department. So congratulations to her. I don't know if she'll ever see this. She does know about the channel, but I don't know if she watches. Probably not. So anyway, so she got promoted, which means she moved into her own office, and then I got consolidated into another office with another coworker, which is no big deal. I enjoy him as well, but let's be honest, she was a little bit easier to look at than him, and a lot more. We had a lot more fun, put it that way. But congratulations to her. So the work week was good. It's a little weird, you know, getting used to new office mate and all that kind of stuff. And I've just put soap in my eye, so that's fantastic. But it'll be good. Like I said, the job won't change. I don't foresee any huge like power trip or anything like that. So it'll probably be pretty close to status quo, which is fine. Went out and had a fantastic dinner with my brother last night for his birthday. I wish I could say I took him out, but his husband texted me earlier in the week and said, hey, you want to come to dinner to this fancy steakhouse for your brother's birthday? I said, but of course. So I went to a fancy steakhouse, a place that was way out of my budget. The food was delicious, and the atmosphere was nice. I think if I ever have need to go on a romantic date, that would be a place to consider. All right. It's called Steiner Ranch Steakhouse. Beautiful restaurant, beautiful views. This soap is a little tasty. A little bit more water. But anyway. Not very thick either. I need to go back to the plug. This lather is giving me problems this morning. So anyway, so that was good. Still having the insomnia. I think this morning was the first morning I didn't wake up at an ungodly hour. Saturday, I woke up at 2:30, and I've been averaging between 2:30 and 4:30 every morning. So today I was closer to 5 o'clock, like 4:45, which is, I'll take that any day of the week. So hopefully that is on the end, and I'll get back to my normal sleep pattern. I got melatonin. My work wife brought me a bottle of melatonin, and I have yet to try it because falling asleep isn't the problem, it's staying asleep, and I don't know how well melatonin works for that. I guess I could try it. I mean, it's free, right? Alright. Let's see what else. No shaving videos watched this week. Lots of exercise and meal prepping. I just finished my 90-day end of September weigh-in. Super fantastic results. 13 pounds for the month, which I know is quite a lot, but that's okay. Which put me in at 218, which is below my end of month goal, which was 220. And I know I'm a day early, but Sunday is my regular official weigh-in day. And I will probably, since I have dinner plans tonight with a friend, and I'm sure we will end up going someplace where I cannot control the salt, even if I can control the portion sizes. So I might lose credit because of some water retention. So I'm gonna cheat and go a day early and call it 218 even, which puts me at almost 40 pounds since July. I think I started my July weigh-in for this round of weight loss was, what did it? I started at 257 and some change, I think, 257.8. So that's what, like 39.8 pounds total for the 90 days. So I am very happy with that. I'll hit my 52 pounds, hopefully, weight loss goal for the year. The problem is I had gained 30 back, so I won't be down into the 170s or whatever my original goal was when I ended last year, but I'll be hopefully at 200 pounds. I feel good. Aside from the sleep, my energy is good. I think about 1,600 calories right now with the amount of activity I'm doing is fine. I could probably increase my caloric intake just a bit because I am losing pretty quickly, but I'm making up for lost time. You know, from December to July where I ate like trash. And gained that 30 pounds back. But anyway, so that's the weight loss stuff. It's good. I got my annual physical in 3 weeks. Ooh, little Nick. Where I'm hoping to discuss with my doctor reducing my blood pressure medication. I'm probably sure I told you this stuff before, but for the past couple weeks, I've been having some dizzy spells, like when I change position from sitting to standing, or not so much from laying to sitting. So that typically means one of two things. Dehydration, which is possible since I've been exercising in the heat a lot. But I do drink a lot of water, or my blood pressure medicine is working too well and it's time to reduce the dose. And I'm hoping that is what the doctor suggests. He did it last year when I had lost that weight. I went in and told him, said, Doc, dizzy spells. He said, well, let's cut your med in half. I'm hoping to do the same thing again this year. And then maybe next year get off of it altogether if I can keep up this stuff. So that would be awesome. Also going to talk to him about my cholesterol medication. If my lab work comes back during this visit with really low values like I did last time, see if maybe we can half it for a 3-month trial and see what happens there. We'll go from there. What else? You guys, I've told you I have pre-diabetes or impaired fasting glucose. Been checking my sugar every day for the past month. I have not had a fasting reading above 100, which is normal, which in previous years my fasting readings had typically been above 100, closer to 120. So that's exciting too. Probably will not get that diagnosis taken off my medical record, but just knowing that I am at a less risk for developing full-blown diabetes. Is exciting to me. So I don't know what's happening with this shave because I've got some little weepers here and I got a little nick there. I think it may have been the across hand portion of the shave there that got me, because I don't typically do that. And I don't know why I did it today. Pass 2. Fantastic. Ooh, got a little some stinging, some weepers. Alright, well I don't know where all my lather is going, but this boar brush seems to be eating it, which is kind of frustrating. I mean, not that you need a ton of it for the subsequent passes, but hey, I like to at least be able to see where I'm shaving and what I've shaved. So, let's do this third pass. All right. See, the rucking is going fantastically. Finished the September rucking challenge for the 3rd time yesterday. You know, because I was up at 2 in the morning. So that was good. It was kind of encouraging. I was out there, I started at 6:30 in the morning, and these 2 guys who live in the apartment across from me were walking back to their apartment and they caught me on the stairs, and they just kind of looked at me because I was already like a mile. I had done a mile walk and I was probably like 20 sets of stairs into my 33, because I had to do 33 for the day to finish the challenge. And they went in their apartment, and I just kept cruising along. And then I guess maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes later, another one of them is walking across the parking lot. And he sees me coming out of the breezeway. And I've got my headphones in, and I can tell he's saying something to me. And so I pull out my headphone and I walk towards him a little bit, and he's like, "Are you still doing stairs from earlier?" I said, "Yes, sir. I've got another 5 or 10 to go, flights." He just looked at me and shook his head. He said, "Get it, brother." And it encouraged me, because I was beat. My mind was trying to talk me out of finishing. You know, it was like, "Hey, you can just finish them later. Take a break, stop, sit down, whatever." But it encouraged me and it pushed me through. So that was kind of neat. Like I said, it came just when I needed it. I was friggin' beat. But yeah, so it was funny. Like I said, he just looked at me, shook his head, and was like, get it, brother." He just, I guess, I don't know, couldn't believe I was still doing it 30, 40 minutes later. Anyway. What I can't believe is how nice that little shave was. I wish I could say it was perfect, but no. Got a couple little weepers, a little irritation on the neck. But that ain't nothing to sneeze at. All right, let's do this head shave thing. 16 minutes, okay. So, head blade, whoa! Well, hang on, stand by. Blade fell off the head blade. So it must be almost time to change this thing. So you guys know, it's a little cartridge that holds on the blade cartridge, or a little swing arm. And when it starts to get old, it pops off because it's just plastic. So I think that probably means it's getting close. You need to be replaced. And when you buy a pack of blades, it comes with the replacements. So I have replacements for it. It's just, that's the only, in my opinion, the only annoying bit about those head blades is that little spring arm gets weak and starts falling off. Like when you go to clear the razor in the sink, it'll pop off sometimes, or even just then I picked it up and it caught the edge of the shelf and it just popped right off, like no pressure at all. So, but it is what it is. It's one of my favorite head shaving tools, and yes, I know it's a glorified cartridge razor, but I like it. I need to change this blade pretty soon, I think. I don't remember how many shaves I have on it. I know it's quite a few. And I haven't been the most diligent about pre-trimming my hairs with electric clippers before I've been head shaving lately. So I know it's getting dull. I can start to feel it just a little bit. But I mean, look at that, it's doing a fantastic job. What else? I got nothing. I got nothing else. You guys know. I've said it before, I'll say it a million times. I'm boring. I'm boring. My life consists of work, meal prep, working out, church. I told you we sold the church building, yeah, I think I mentioned that. Well, we sold our old church building. The new little church is plugging along, so not really adding any new members yet, but that'll come in time. But we are getting visitors on a regular basis and quite a few return visitors, so that's always encouraging. Hosting it at the karate dojo is not without its challenges, but it is a blessing that we get the spot for free every week, no problem. And I must admit, I have not been as diligent in my service to helping set the church up on Saturday nights. I've been had some social engagements and stuff for the past couple of weeks, so I haven't been helping with that. I probably should get better, but hey, sometimes a man's got to hang out with his family and his friends, right? I still feel bad, a little bit. Also, it's not my favorite thing to do. And also, they don't let me lift anything because they know I have a bad back. So I get to go and kind of stand around and watch them move chairs. Because if I try and lift anything, no matter how heavy or light it is, the pastor yells at me. And I get it. He's trying to protect my back. He wants to make sure that I'm healthy enough to be pain-free and actually be in church. So I mean, I get it. But it is frustrating. It makes me feel a little bit useless during the setup portion. But then after the setup, we have a prayer meeting, which is probably more important for me to go to than the actual church setup anyway. So, but I missed the past 2 weeks. Like I said, social engagements. But you know, what you gotta do? My friends and family aren't churchgoers for the most part, and their days off are on Saturdays and Sundays, and I don't get to do stuff with them on Sundays because I am a churchgoer. So that leaves Saturdays. So this kind of is what it is. Man, my hunting trip is getting closer and closer. My bow is still not set up 100%, so I'm getting nervous. Just finding the time to go out and shoot and finish getting it set up is a challenge, since I don't live anywhere where I can shoot easily. I have to drive 20-30 minutes either to the indoor archery range that's only 20 miles or 20 yards, or 30 minutes or so to the outdoor archery range, which is up to 60 yards. So either way, it's an hour travel back and forth. And like I said, I work, my schedule all day is 10 and a half hours at work. So going after work is usually not feasible. So much stuff to do on the weekends. Boo-hoo, woe is me, I'm so busy, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Silky Allen says, stingy, stingy, stingy. A lot of stingy. I don't know why. But it is. It's good though. Need some cleanup there. Hey, you know it's not smart? Doing pickups after you put alum on. It's not fun. So don't try that at home, kids. Like I said, I'm no professional. I'm just a bald, fat guy who shaves and talks in front of a mirror a couple times a week. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Everybody, I hope you have a great week. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me this morning. A good post. Oh no, is there? Oh, there's just a little bit left. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I hope you have a great Sunday. I hope the upcoming week treats you well. No matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family. It's really important. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. God bless.